Do you often ask yourself, who am I? What is the purpose of my life? Is it possible to make spiritual progress while living a happy materialistic life? If you're keen to find answers to all these questions, please explore Guru Siag's Siddhi Yoga. Adhyatma Vigyan Satsanga Kendra is a Jodhpur-based spiritual organization founded by Sadhguru Sri Ramlal Ji Siag. Its objective is to promote the scientific aspects of Indian yoga philosophy among the larger humanity. Sadhguru Siag's mission is to bring divine transformation in humanity through functional method of Siddhi Yoga by harmonizing physical sciences of the world with spiritual science of India. Sri Ramlal Siag was born in a poor farmer family and did not have any inclination towards spiritualism during his young age. But circumstances forced him to begin spiritual practice from 1967. As a result of his dedicated practice, in the early morning of 1st January 1969, Sri Siag attained Gayatri Siddhi, which is realization of Gayatri Mantra's divine powers. Thereafter, he began his search for an enlightened guru who could guide him further on the spiritual path. However, his search for a Sadguru was completed only in 1983, when Sri Siag came to know about Baba Sri Gangai Nath and I Panthinath Yogi. When Sri Siag went to see Babaji and bowed before him with full reverence, Babaji blessed him, and Sri Siag felt as if huge accumulated power enter into his body. But in the early morning of 31st December 1983, at 5:22 a.m., Baba Sri Gangai Nath Ji left this mortal world for his heavenly abode. His samadhi is situated at Jamsar near Bikaner. His sudden departure shocked Sri Siag, but he continued his spiritual practice with full devotion and attained Krishna Siddhi, which is realization of Sri Krishna's divine powers in 1984. Though Babaji left this mortal world in 1983, Guru Siag says his Guru continues to guide him from within during meditation. In 1986, after a visit to the Samadhi of Baba Sri Gangai Nath Ji, Sri Siag decided to distribute the divine gift of Indian spiritual science among all human beings. Since then, Guru Siag has been freely distributing this unique gift to the world through his initiation ceremonies. In these ceremonies, Guru Siag gives a mantra, God's name, for silent chanting. After initiation, the spiritual seeker is required to silently chant this sacred mantra and meditate for 15 to 30 minutes daily in the morning and or in the evening. Continuous mental chanting of this divine mantra, along with regular spiritual meditation, helps the practitioner lead a blissful and healthy life. According to ancient sage Patanjali, a cosmic energy force lies dormant at the base of the spinal column in every human body. Its presence, though highly potent, is too subtle to be detected by modern scientific probes. It is called Kundalini Shakti. Renowned yogi Sri Aurobindo used yogic powers to cure many diseases, but he said clearly that he is not able to use supramental force to this cause. Sri Aurobindo believed that a divine power appearing soon on earth would be able to use the supramental force to bring a transformation in the entire humanity and to help acquire a divine bodily form. To fulfill this mission, Siag has declared, I have set out alone in the world to elevate sattvic tendencies and to destroy tamasic tendencies in humanity. No particular caste, religion, or country can lay any special claim over me. For the benefit of all of you who've come here today, First, I will explain the philosophy so that you can progress easily on this path. In Indian yoga philosophy, the objective of yoga is self realization. If you read Patanjali Yoga Sutra, you won't find the word disease anywhere. In fact, it guides us about spiritual enlightenment of every human being. Rishi Patanjali has clearly written that yoga begins with control over mind. Unless this wandering mind becomes peaceful, neither meditation nor yoga is possible. Mantra chanting and meditation are two processes involved here. According to our yoga philosophy, whatever is present in the universe is also present in the human body, and whatever is present in the human body is also present in the universe. So whatever you will gain from within yourself. You should not expect anything from outside or from anyone else. Makes sense? I never say I cure diseases. I only give a mantra diksha and tell you to chant God's name, by which the Kundalini Shakti lying dormant inside your body gets awakened. Once awakened, the Kundalini takes control of the practitioner's body, mind, life energy and intellect. It induces only those yogic movements in the body which are required to cure it. It stimulates and tones up that particular system which is not working properly, and this process continues till the body becomes perfectly healthy. This is the process of Siddha Yoga to cure all types of ailment of human body. All. Many people in the world are not willing to accept what I do. They say, how can he do something which science cannot? People in the West say they believe only in applied science, but I don't use any application. I give results only through the name of God. You can come and check. Our website www.the-comforter.org. After going through it, an actor from Canada came here and started meditating on my image. Involuntary yogic movements began during meditation. He was suffering from diseases and soon he became healthy and fit. And this is the power of Indian yoga philosophy. Make sense? And what surprises the doctors is that through this process, people get rid of all addictions. Swami Vivekananda was giving speech once in America. Suddenly an American stood up and told him it was not possible for his fellow people to follow Indian spiritualism because all of them consumed meat as well as alcohol. Swamiji immediately told him, you need not give up the things. The things will give you up, which means bad habits will go away from you on their own. So the change you will see will be a complete transformation. Your tendencies will change altogether. There are three types of tendencies, Trigun Maya. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun. By chanting the mantra, the first blow happens on the Tamogun gland and they become weak and passive. The glands demanding addictive substances like meat, alcohol, etc. become completely quiet. And no demand comes from within. Yes, it is a subject of demand and supply. I've told scientists that your science cannot end the demand. You force the addict to give up addictions. You put him in a hospital for 2-3 months, deny him drugs, try to change his preferences. But when he comes out, the same old habits come back, same old demands. Now these scientists accept that people initiated by me are rid of these addictions. But they are not able to explain the absence of any side effects. Somebody having opium for 20 years. So where are the side effects? But rarely thousands have given up the addiction. Science is silent on this matter. It's a challenge on this Diksha program that after today you would be rid of all the addictions. Does it make sense? The divine blissful state that the mantra creates ensures that you remain free of addictive substances. People are becoming addiction free. Kundalini induces yoga. As a result, physical diseases end, mental diseases end, and addictions end. This is evolution of human being through Indian philosophy. The Kundalini remains in a dormant state at the base of the spinal cord. It's called sacrum by doctors. It remains there in a coiled form like a snake in 3.5 circles. Only a Sadguru can awaken it and keep full control over it. If the Guru is really a capable master, then a transformation in life will certainly take place. Today there is a crowd of false gurus. There are so many of them everywhere. They've made it a profession. Only blessings are given and offerings are taken. In this yoga, there are two processes, chanting and meditation. When you meditate, then the name of the God is the key. Tulsidas has written, in era of darkness, name of the God is only solution and humanity can reach salvation by chanting God's name. Therefore, for Kundalini awakening, you have to chant the name of God along with meditation. Whatever you've been listening here and the changes which occur, everything is based on the solid knowledge compiled in our scriptures. Get connected to that power beyond imagination. Our bodies have 10 openings. 9 of these are outside, eyes, ears, mouth, etc. The 10th opening, Agya Chakra, it's called the third eye of Lord Shiva. You would have seen it in pictures. This 10th opening is the entrance and rest 9 are exit only. Unless this entrance, the third eye, is opened, there won't be any yoga or meditation. Make sense? And only a competent guru can do this. Guru Nanak Dev Ji has clearly said that only a guru can open this door, and if it does not open, you will not be able to enter inside. So everything is inside and introduction with it won't be possible. Therefore, concentrate on the Agya Chakra. Controlling the mind is beginning of yoga. If you can't control your wandering mind, then concentrate on my image. I will give you Diksha of Radha and Krishna, and yoga will begin right here. Here's the mantra to chant. The mantra is
Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling.
Now we will tell you the method of meditation. Please sit comfortably and close your eyes. Try to remember Guru Siag's image and concentrate on the Agya Chakra. Start mental chanting of the divine mantra and meditate for 15 minutes. What is a Guru? Gravitational force itself is the Guru. The body isn't. It'll die one day. Guru is situated within you. In fact, within everybody. In our philosophy, there is no constraint of time and space when the whole universe is within us, and then you are within me and I am within you. Therefore, people sitting in the US and Canada meditate on me. And yogic movements occur in their bodies. Yoga is happening through my photo, and I can tell you the logic how it happens from my photo. Our religion is completely scientific. You have seen how a rocket goes up when a force pushes it at its lower end. Similarly, Kundalini will not go up until some push is applied. 3 knots take place. First is Mooladhara, base of the spinal cord. This knot blocks movement of air downwards, so it pushes Kundalini up. First, the asana gets changed. Whatever posture or asana is required, it will change accordingly. You have to only concentrate on me and chant the mantra given by the Guru. After that, your duty is over. If the Guru is competent, then subsequent actions will take place automatically. If he is not, then you will remain seated, keeping your eyes closed without any result. I'll say, find another Guru. Don't waste time. Guru gives birth to your second life. First life is your biological mother and father. And second is the Guru who guides you towards self-realization. I will not give you anything extra. You already have everything right from birth. Whatever progress that I made, by the grace of the Guru, even you can achieve. No one has exclusive right over it. This development is due in humanity. The Western science terms it a miracle. But I say firmly that this is neither a miracle nor a wonder therapy. As per Indian philosophy, this development is long overdue in human beings. Understood? Rig Veda is our oldest Veda. While explaining the creation of our body, it tells us that this body is made of 7 types of cells. Out of these, the first 4, matter, life, mind, and science, have become conscious in humanity. The West has evolved up to the science cells, but it has not been able to solve the many problems troubling the humanity. Now the scientists have begun to accept reluctantly that there could be another way of solving these problems. But they do not have the courage to accept it openly. But they'll have to. The remaining 3 types of cells, bliss, becoming and being, termed Ananda, Chitta and Sat in Vedic scriptures, together referred as Satchidanand, have begun to become conscious through Indian philosophy. One of our ancient rishis, Yajnavalkya, had risen to the stage of bliss, but nobody could reach up to the stage of becoming and being. But by the grace of the Guru, can also be attained. Whatever I've been doing is practical realization of Shiva philosophy. Do you understand? I will introduce your real self to you. There is nothing to give and take. You are perfect from birth, but you don't know who you really are. Now a photo is inducing yoga. People wonder when no other photo could do it till now. How is it possible through this photo of mine? But it's possible in any part of the world. I had sent my mission to Israel. The Israelis do not worship a photo. But today thousands of Israelis are meditating on my photo and experiencing yoga. And many incurable diseases are getting cured. I have said this many times that this philosophy will be world philosophy. But more than foreigners, our own country people are disturbed by my words. Right? More than the foreigners, my own country people are troubled by what I'm doing. Their biggest concern is that I don't do it for money. I tell them this is the name of God, how can I sell it? Huh? Nobody can put a price to it, it cannot be sold or bought. Sri Aurobindo had declared that 2 mantras will save and glorify this country. The first mantra, Vande Mataram, appeared in 1905. And the second one he predicted, it would be the Sanjeevani mantra, life-giving mantra. It would be most secret mantra. It would be mystic mantra. But said, it had not yet been revealed. And it would be inspired from within. It's called Sanjeevani. Lord Ram's brother Lakshman became unconscious in Lanka war. Hanumanji brought Sanjeevani from Himalaya. Sanjeevani saved him because he was alive till Hanuman reached. If he had died, then Sanjeevani won't have been able to bring him back to life. It's my challenge to those who come to receive Diksha. If they chant the name of God, they won't die of deadly diseases. Aurobindo termed it as supramental force. He calls Lord Krishna as supramental force. This evolution is possible through a person who could reach this stage in a single life. In common language, if both Nirgun and Sadgun Siddhi, spiritual powers are attained in one life, one body, then the body will be transformed. Then his image will be able to induce yoga. Many spiritual powers came to me without effort in an innocent way. I must tell you that I have never done anything intentionally, but there is a power which is pushing me. And now I can neither go left or right, and it's impossible to stop. Only death will stop me. So this is the real development, and it has to take place in human body. This is attainment of Satchidananda. I have told scientists that until these 3 types of cells, Ananda, Chitta, Sat, become conscious, you cannot solve the problems of humanity. This is my challenge to scientists. This is evolution and not a miracle. This transformation which has happened in me can come to you all.
Now my photo is inducing yoga. Wherever you are, it can induce yoga there. Some people find it difficult to accept this fact. I want to ask them, if my photo is a non-living object, then how can it transform living beings? Living beings can do good or bad to someone. But this non-living object, there is no life in it. Convert it into a statue or anything. If you meditate on it, yoga will happen. This is the highest evolution of mankind. Our Vedic philosophy tells us about it. I'm giving you such a divine light which will cure you and your entire humanity. This development was due in humanity. This is not a miracle nor a wonder therapy. It is according to our philosophy. Maharshi Arvind had declared that the coming generations of humanity would acquire a divine bodily form. He has also clarified one more thing, that when such an enlightened person initiates his followers with Vedic mantras or Upanishads, guides them on a path to be linked with the supreme power, then that supreme power is in the voice of that person. The enlightenment that has occurred in me and whatever I am saying has a force which you are not feeling now. But when I will ask you to meditate, then yoga will begin and different types of yogic movements will occur in your body. This voice comes from within. I have told you before that I am only a voice of Baba Gangainath. So this change is happening as per Guru Shishya, master-disciple tradition. This is not a miracle. I will give you Diksha of Radha and Krishna, and yoga will begin right here. Here's the mantra to chant. The mantra is
Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling.
Now we will tell you the method of meditation. Please sit comfortably and close your eyes. Try to remember Guru Siag's image and concentrate on the Agya Chakra. Start mental chanting of the divine mantra and meditate for 15 minutes. During meditation and Siddha Yoga, a dedicated practitioner can see and hear unlimited past and future. Science accepts that a word, once spoken, remains in the universe, and it can be heard if there is a proper machine. But scientists have been unable to hear it till now. Our philosophy says that if there is a word in the universe, then there would have been a speaker also. It is possible to see him speaking. But it is like seeing a film which has already been filmed, and it's just like showing a replay. An incident that is yet to occur, which would occur in a year, 2 years, or 10 years later, and a word that is yet to be spoken, you can hear that beforehand. That incident can be visualized beforehand. Science is surprised. And when you meditate this way, the future will be visualized. Seeing the past will not be an issue. Unlimited future will be visualized. The goal of our religion is self-realization, as emphasized by Swami Vivekananda. If a religion does not provide the method of self-visualization and self-realization, so without self-realization, it does not have the right to be called a religion. He said it in the US. You with me? So this development will take place in you, and you will become free from the cycle of life and death. Sri Aurobindo termed it as terrestrial immortality. Moksha, salvation, is not possible after death. One will have to come back to this life to bear the results of the karma, all the acts done during lifetime. Just by chanting the name of God, all issues related to life cycle will be settled forever. The awakened Kundalini Shakti makes the practitioner undergo yogic movements in Siddha Yoga. The practitioner cannot begin these, nor can he stop. Till recently, people did not have complete knowledge of Patanjali Yoga philosophy. Swami Ramdev has done very good work by informing people about yoga philosophy. Right? I am giving concrete form to Patanjali Yoga philosophy. 100% concrete form. Now I will give you Diksha. It will awaken your Kundalini, will take control of your body, mind, life energy and intellect. And yoga will occur naturally. Now let me give you the mantra, which has to be chanted silently without moving lips and tongue as
Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling.
Now, those of you who've received this mantra here, share it to others only in my voice. Got it? Without my voice, there will not be any effect of this mantra. So, the mantra is
Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling.
well, now let's meditate for 15 minutes. See me here and continue chanting the name silently. Don't panic if any yogic movements occur. Meditate for 15 minutes, yogic movements will stop automatically. Chant the mantra in your mind without moving lips and tongue.
Kling Krishna Kling, Kling Krishna Kling.
Yes, start. Guru Siag Siddha Yoga is freely available and easily accessible for all the people of the world. There is no discrimination among human beings. Everyone can find a solution to his or her problems through the internal transformation after awakening of Kundalini Shakti by the grace of Guru Siag. Guru Siag Siddha Yoga, an easy to practice and effective method to achieve moksha and spiritual enlightenment while enjoying a worldly life.